Hello and welcome to Bottleship with our friends the Jifflings. If you enjoy the show, please leave a review and share the podcast with your friends. And you can email us at thejifflings@gmail.com. And stay tuned to the end of the show when the Jifflings will read out some of your reviews. And now it's time for today's episode, The Lion's Flag. In your world, things are important. But what about the things that aren't important anymore? Well, sometimes those things end up here, in the magical land of Dilstonia, where little creatures called the Jifflings live on their little Jiffling ship. They find these things that we throw away and fish them out of their sea so they can recycle them and put them to good use once again. And here they are now, ready to work. Eccentric young pumpkin.
Ooh, I'm ever so excited.
The hedge, who was a very lazy Jiffling.
Like, hey man, is it time for bed yet?
Miss Katy, who loves fixing things and dressing up. Sometimes I like both together. Albert, the ship's gardener.
Hey, who's been into me cabbage patch like?
And Friedeline, a very sensible Jiffling who looks after everybody on the ship.
Yeah, that is correct. Oh.
Today on the ship, it is a very blustery day.
Right.
And so, to make sure they all stay warm and safe, the Jifflings have got dressed in their special windy weather outfits. Here comes Friedeline now, sporting a very useful raincoat.
Yeah, only the Billy who is silly would not dress for the bad weather. And we have lots of important Jiffling jobs to do. Ooh, and lots of important Jiffling fun to have.
That's right, Pumpkin. Next onto deck was Albert, wearing his trusty welly boots.
I always wear my wellies whenever the weather gets grumpy. Oh.
And finally, here comes Hedge, munching the last of his breakfast.
Actually, this is young Pumpkin's leftover breakfast. But I didn't want it to go to waste, man.
Well, indeed, Jifflings always make use for things, even leftover breakfast. But now it was time to make a plan for the day.
Since it is not raining, we first will hang out the Jiffling washing, so that it blows dry in the nice big breeze. Won't it just blow away though, Friedeline? Not if we use the extra strong pegs to fasten everything down. Now, where is the washing basket?
Well, just then, Miss Katy stumbled out onto deck, carrying their Jiffling washing basket. She was wearing her favourite glittery leotard, plinky plonky tap shoes, and a long tasselled superhero cape, which looked very fun, but wasn't the most practical windy day outfit. As the other Jifflings watched, Miss Katy staggered her way towards them, stumbling left and right as the wind caught her long cape and blew her in all sorts of directions. Woo! Ah! Woo! Oh no! Miss Katy had been blown right over. Quickly, all the Jifflings ran to help. It's okay. The washing is fine. Not to worry.
Oh, Miss Katy, man. You have to dress properly on a windy day. Otherwise, you might blow away. Whoa! Where's your raincoat, Miss Katy? You've got a lovely one with a seahorse on it.
It's in the wardrobe, Pumpkin. It wouldn't fit over my superhero's cape. Miss Katy swished her special super cape dramatically, but as she did, there was a big gust of wind that caught the cape and blew her right up in the air like a real superhero, and then plonked her down in the washing basket. It's okay. The washing is fine. Not to worry.
Like maybe we should use some washing pegs to fasten you down too, Miss Katy. Oh, you simply must dress properly in the bad weather. We do not want you to get hurt.
Well, Jiffs, There's that sound again, which means an object that was lost or thrown away on Earth has got caught in your net. Off you all go to heave it in together. The object landed on deck with a colourful kerfuffle. It was large and triangular and very flappy.
I think that's like a picnic blanket, man, that we can all eat our delicious lunchtime treats on.
But then young Pumpkin stepped forwards, for he knew just what the object was. He scurried up onto the story seat, and then he began his tale.
This is the lion's flag, and my old farmer, Sir Horsley Moo, told me all about it. Not so long ago, there was a very handsome lion called Mitch, who worked as a lifeguard. He wore little red swimming shorts and big mirror sunglasses, and he sat all day long on top of his tall lifeguard's chair, keeping everyone in the water safe. Hey there! No running! And you, young cub, no ice cream in the shallow end, okay? And Mitch would blow his whistle and wave his special lifeguard's flag so that everyone could see him and stay safe. Now, Mitch was very proud of his job, and he loved sitting outside in the sun all day, covered in sun cream, getting a nice tan all over. Hey there, Mr. Sunshine! Time for you and I to have a great big sun cuddle. Ha! So all summer long, handsome Mitch the lifeguard would sit in his chair, getting suntanned and saving lives, just like all lifeguards do. But then, at the end of the summer, came winter, and the sunshine went away and was replaced by big grey clouds. Hey now, this is no good. I can't keep my super duper suntan going with all these clouds in the way. Then Mitch the lion had an idea. I know, I'll climb a big tall mountain. Then I'll be much closer to the sun, where it must be even warmer, and I'll get the best tan ever. And I'll even plant my special lifeguard's flag at the top of the mountain, so everyone will know I was there. Yeah! So Mitch set off up the mountain, wearing his little red swimming shorts, carrying his flag, and covered in sun cream, ready to get the best tan ever. Well, he hadn't been walking very long when he met a mountain goat.
A lion? Up here in swimming shorts? Whatever is going on? You need a big warm coat to walk around on mountains.
Well, coats might work for goats, but they won't help me with my suntan, man. No, thank you. So Mitch carried on towards the top in his little shorts. But although he was very good with swimming pools, Mitch didn't really know anything about mountains, and soon he found that in winter, mountains were rather chilly. This isn't as warm as I expected. I suppose I'll just have to go higher up, where it'll certainly be warmer. So Mitch climbed higher up the mountain, expecting it to get warmer since he was getting closer to the sun. But the higher up Mitch went, the colder it got, and soon he was shivering so much that his paws just couldn't hold on to his lifeguard's flag anymore, and it blew away across the mountain. Then, shivering Mitch the lifeguard realized he might have been a little bit silly. So he turned around and shuffled back down the mountain. And when he got home, he had a nice warm bath and put on a big warm sweater. Because now Mitch knew that it certainly was important to dress properly for the weather.
Hey.
Aye, and now the Lion's flag is here.
That's right, Albert. So now we need to use it again.
Perhaps it could be the spare sail, in case the other ones get damaged.
Well, that is a good idea, Friedeline. But then Miss Katy stepped forwards, for she had a marvellous idea. After we've hung the washing out, why don't we use Mitch's flag as a kite? That's just the right kind of fun to have on a windy day. And whilst you all set up, I'll take off my cape and put on my raincoat so I don't blow away too.
Aye.
Ah, well done, Miss Katy. That is smart. And so, Miss Katy got dressed into her proper and safe windy day clothes. And then all the Jiffs had a wonderful afternoon flying their special new kite. And with no rain and a good strong breeze, their washing was dry in no time too. And soon all the Jifflings were very sleepy. So they stretched and smiled. And then it was time for bed. Good night, young pumpkin.
Good night.
Good night, Albert.
Hey, I'll see you in the morning, like.
Good night, Friedeline.
And it is a good night. Yeah.
Good night, Miss Katy. Night, night. Good night, Hedge. Hedge? Oh, I think the hedge is asleep already. And goodbye to you too, wherever you are. Maybe next time you see a thing that you might throw away, you'll stop and see if you can use it again, just like our friends the Jifflings. And maybe the thing you use again will have a story to tell too. Goodbye. Thank you for listening to Bottleship. For all the parents listening, if you'd like to, you can donate to the show at patreon.com/Bottleship. And as a thank you, we'll send your child a personalised audio message from the Jifflings. And for all the children listening, if you enjoyed the show, please leave a review and share the podcast with your friends. We've had some lovely reviews this week, haven't we, Jifflings? That's right, like this one from England. It says, "My name is Adrija and I live in England. I'm 8 years old and I love listening to Bottleship. The stories are just so lovely, funny and interesting. My favourite character is, of course, Miss Katy, because just like Miss Katy, I love dressing up too. Can you please kindly make a story called The Unicorn Star Hair Clip? Keep up the awesome episodes. Thanks a lot. Love, Adrija."
Woo! Thank you very much, Adrija. That is a brilliant review. Yeah, and we have had this review too, from America. It says, "Dear Jifflings, I love your show so much. I listen every single night. My favourite episode is The Mermaid's Medal. From Paisley in Fort Wayne, Indiana, USA."
Like, that is perfect, Paisley. So, totally thank you. And we have another review, too, from London. It says, "Dear Jifflings, my name is Arthur, and I'm 4 years old, nearly 5. I'm from London, England, which is very big. I like your stories. They are the best. I listen to them at bedtime every day. my favourite character is Hedge because he's really funny. I also like everyone else too. I have an idea for a story. A cat that escapes from a house and has an adventure with the Jifflings. I hope you like it. Love from Arthur and his little sister Maeve.
Oh, thank you, Arthur. What a special review. And what a brilliant idea for an episode too.
Yes, and thank you to everyone who emailed or sent us a review. We really do love to hear from everybody. That's right. And if you'd like to send us an email, please send it to thejifflings@gmail.com. Also, if you like listening to stories, why not check out our sister podcast, Storytime, for children of all ages. Thanks again, and we'll bring you more exciting adventures with our friends the Jifflings very soon. Goodbye.